getting to multitask. Well, anyway, I would like to welcome all of you here this afternoon, and also those on the main campus. They are watching us also. Before I introduce our speaker for this afternoon, I would like to introduce our Community Connections Committee. Bill Dickerson, he's over there, and he's chairman. Kent Ackerman, there's Kent. Hi. Okay, Dick Cruz, is over there, and Jackie Hart. And myself, Joyce Overman. I'm sorry, I'm not used to doing this type of, I haven't done it for a long time. So I have to have notes.
Do you want someone to hold the microphone for you?
Well, I don't have a whole lot to say, but thank you for the offer. Now I would like to introduce our speaker, Joe. I have a terrible time with his last name. You can tell us what your last name is. I'm afraid I'm going to pronounce it wrong.
Hello, everybody.
Hello.
My name is Josiah Miller-Dorr. I'm the Director of Environmental Services here at Oakland. Anything else to say, Josiah? Here you go.
Well, maybe these are things you were already going to say, but I pulled from my notes from talking with him. Josiah has had 17 years of experience of cleaning before coming to Oakland. With his father, and did your father have a business? Okay. I couldn't remember if you had said that or not. And at the University of Iowa Children's Hospital for 3 years. And he has been here for 3 years. I'll let Josiah tell you the rest of the story. Thank you, Josiah. Thank you for being here.
So I'll tell you guys a little bit about myself, because I don't get to do that very often. I was born in a little suburb of Minneapolis called Richfield. It's a little bigger now than it used to be. Since then, I have moved 37 times, but I've always found my way back to Iowa, and it's my home now. I now live in Oxford on 90 acres of land. I love being out in the country, and I wouldn't change it any other way. As Joyce said, I have been cleaning area for about 17 years. My father was the Director of Environmental Services at many different hospitals, and he would actually take us in, which is probably illegal to do nowadays, but and we would go in and actually learn the job and clean with his employees. I did that for about 10 years, and then I've done various cleaning jobs. I started at the university in around 2015. I was on the discharge team where I cleaned discharges all the way from John Papa to Boyd Tower all day long. Then the Children's Hospital started being built, and I worked there, became the coordinator of environmental services, and then I was forced to nights. Nights are horrible at the hospital, so I started looking for new opportunities. I had no idea what Oakland was. Somebody just told me that this position was available. I didn't even finish my application, and it went through accidentally, and I got a call the very next day. Steve called me up and said, "We want to interview you." And I think I just felt right at home as soon as I walked in that door. Two interesting facts about me is I was married to my husband in the community room at Oakland, secretly, and nobody knows that really. Yeah. pardon me. I'm then the only lid in that oatmeal. So far. And if you ever, the other one is if you're in my office, I am an avid Star Wars collector, and my office is filled floor to ceiling with Star Wars stuff. So if you ever want to come to my office. So where do we want to talk about? So there was many questions about staffing for EVS. There was points where I was probably 10 staff down on a normal basis, and I should have 25. As of today, I am overstaffed. So, that's all I'm going to say. I also get very many questions, especially for a lot of new residents. What is environmental services? Growing up, housekeeping was always a demeaning word to me. I never liked it. We're normally the peons of the company, as we say. So I wanted to get rid of that phrase and turn it into environmental services. So we take care of anything environmental. So that's your laundry and your cleaning. And then your cleaners are called environmental service technicians, or EVS techs. So I want to explain a little bit of what our staff do when they go into your apartments. So there'll always be two people cleaning your apartment. One will always clean the bathrooms, and the other one will always clean the kitchen. What we do when we go into your bathrooms is we put the chemical into the toilet, clean it up, we rinse down your showers, soft scrub the showers, rinse down the showers, dry the showers, move everything off your sinks, clean the mirrors, dust the bathrooms, spot check your counters, cupboards, walls. Then we will clean the rest of the toilet if there was anything left, sweep, mop, vacuum your rugs if there's any in the bathrooms. The kitchen cleaner will take out your garbage disposal lid, clean that off. If it stinks, we have garbage disposal scents to put in there to make it smell a little better or to get rid of the bacteria growing inside of it. We then rinse it, soft scrub it, rinse it, and dry it. We then clean off the tops of all your stoves, clean them inside of your microwaves, clean off the fronts of your cupboards, move things on your countertops, clean off your microwaves, your toasters, your tabletop ovens, anything on your cupboards. And then we'll dust your apartment. If there's anything particular that you don't want us to dust, we ask that you tell us so we don't touch it. Then we will sweep, mop, vacuum. I think that's pretty much it. Other services that we do have, we do laundry service. There are some residents that cannot do their laundry anymore, and we are a big part of aging in place, so we do people's laundries, or if you have large bedding that you can't fit into your washer and dryers, we can do that because we have industrial washer and dryers at main campus. We also do weekly cleaning. We started this before COVID. There were a few residents that just said, I want to be extra clean. And this was before COVID, so it's a good thing. We do this $25 charge that we come in every single week. But being part of Oakno, you will get a bi-weekly cleaning. We also have carpet cleaning. That's something that you call me and we can set up a time for, and we've done it a couple times here already for some residents. You'll come in and clean all your carpets for you for a $40 charge, which is very cheap compared to if you had a company come in and do it. And we also do hardwood floor scrubbing as well. We have a scrubber that can do your hardwood floors. I don't really have much. Oh, I know what else I was going to say. Some people ask, how many staff does EVS have? So I have 25 staff members. The health center has 3 staff members between all 3 floors. Then we have 2 cleaners in the assisted living. We have about 5 groups of partners that clean all of the independent living apartments between all buildings. And then we have 2 floor care cleaners between here and main campus. We have a daytime, nighttime laundry, a common area person, and during COVID we were paying somebody full-time just to wipe down all day long. We made it safe for sure. I think that's all I got. Questions?
Window washing.
Window washing. So the window washing, the inside of the windows and the inside and outside of the patio doors, we can do for that extra charge. The outside of the windows, that's something that maintenance gets that outside company to do for you. Normally they do come in inside and outside, but because of COVID, they only do the outside of the windows.
Say that again, please.
Yes.
It's too much information.
Okay. I talk fast when I'm nervous, so. I know we did this for Barb, so that's why she probably brought it up.
You did it really well. They did it great job.
So we will take out your screens on the inside part of your windows and your patio doors and your patios and the outside of your patio doors for that $25 extra charge. We just have to schedule it for you. We just will not do the whole outside of the building because that's an extra company that comes in and does that.
And how often are they here, do you know?
They used to do it twice a year, but since COVID, we skipped a year, and then we had to get a new company, and now they just, I don't know if they came here.
Yes.
Okay. I don't think they did that great of a job, but that would be maintenance, though, that gets that company, so. Doesn't need to be done again, is that what I'm getting? No. Yes, Bill?
Josiah, on spring, would you do the patios inside, or,
Clean the patios? Yes, we don't do it on a regular, but we don't do it on a regular basis. But we will do it for that extra charge. Yeah, yep. We've probably done 15 this year already, so. Yes. I don't remember people.
So we have these decks, and on the second and third floors, they have a composite kind of
Yep.
thing and they're not together, so there's crevices
Yeah.
in there and stuff. How do we clean those? My deck is just dusty, it's crazy, and there's all kinds of stuff that's caught between those boards.
My ladies actually vacuum them when they go out and clean the few. I know we've done a couple here. We've done Barb's. I think they before they started scrubbing the floor and stuff, they vacuumed it. They done it before on another one. So my best guess is that we would have to come in and do it for you.
You're talking about the patio?
The deck, the patio floor deck is what she's talking about. And there's crevices there, so stuff gets in those cracks, right? Is that what I'm getting? Okay.
So what kind of stuff would you use on the floor, like a Swiffer or something?
Yeah, we just use our regular Swiffer mop heads on those. Just mop it like a regular mop, like a regular floor.
So if we wanted the desk done, like we just talked about,
It's an extra fee, yes. Yeah.
Let's say $40.
$25.
So if we also wanted the screens taken out and.
We could do that the same day, $25. Yep, as long as we schedule everything at one time, it's $25. But it's we schedule one thing one day, and then a week later you say you want the windows at the additional charge.
I don't think they did my porch. I don't remember seeing them do that.
Oh, well, they can do it for you, Barb.
Yeah. They did it, like I said, they did it for me.
Okay.
So, go for it.
Who's ever next? cement, yeah.
Under forest, would you tackle that?
The only way I think we could do that is if we came and power washed it. I don't specifically have my own power washer. I'm just thinking about how big of a mess it would make. Probably not during fall time, that's starting to get to, but probably during the springtime we can power wash those off. We would just need to definitely schedule it ahead of time, because we have to get the machinery out here and probably have a couple people come and do it, because that'd be extra work.
If you have questions, by the way, take your mask off, would you, so we can all hear it.
Any other questions? Yes?
I maybe missed it, but you were talking about cleaning the microwaves and the oven and stuff. Do you need inside also?
The inside's an additional thing because it takes more time. Normally we come in and spray the stuff, let it sit for an hour, come back and clean it. But I think most of your guys' ovens are self-cleaning.
Well, I'm thinking of the toaster oven that's on power.
Oh, toaster, yes, they should be doing that. If they're not, you just need, I
On
can,
the inside and the microwave inside.
yes.
You might repeat the question.
They just wanted, she just wanted to know if they should be doing the inside of your countertop toaster ovens. Is yes. Yes.
So, would it be a good idea to try and clear off the counter space in the kitchen before they come?
So since we have main campus on here as well, it used to be a thing when I started working that somebody told all the residents that they had to clean off their countertops, move furniture. No, you don't have to do any of that. We won't move stacks and stacks of paperwork and stuff, but if you want to clean that particular area off, it would be good so we could clean it a little better. Yes. Yes.
So, do you prefer having a person leave a note on the island saying, would you mind doing this?
Yeah, you can always leave notes, or you can email me too. If there's specifics that's every single time they come and clean, I would like to know those. So because they have preference sheets on every single resident, so it would be good to know those specific things so I can put it on that preference sheet. So if there's like an item that you don't want dusted because of how pricey it is or how fragile it is, then you just need to let me know. So I say don't, they'll be on that preference sheet. Don't touch the product clock or something on the wall.
When they dust, they pick up and move things.
They do pick up and move things. So that's why I say if there's particular things that you don't want to touch.
They'll clean off the shelf, dust it, put things back.
Yes. Go ahead.
Do you have a spring deep cleaning schedule?
So, people ask that question because we did, when I first started working here, we did one large spring deep clean of the entire main campus. And that's where we moved every single piece of furniture away from every single resident's rooms. We took down all their vents. It was a 6-month spring clean that lasted through spring clean of the next year. But I wanted it to be to the point where I expected the cleaning to be. So that is one of those extra charges. If you just want everything completely deep cleaned to the best of its ability, that would be like one of those $25 charges. We did not charge the first time. That's only because I wanted it to be at my expectations. Any other questions? Yes.
How about use of ladders to reach glass shelves or above?
Do we have ladders? We have step ladders.
So they're allowed to be on ladders?
On step ladders, yes, not ladder ladders.
Okay.
Yeah. Questions? Thanks for having me, everybody. I appreciate it. You can always email me and stuff.
p.m. on the main campus, and the hiding room will be our next CC program. It will feature music therapist Megan Ross, and it will introduce Megan. She has been newly hired. She will work with independent living residents. So I think that takes care of everything. Have I covered everything, Bill?
No, I think so, yeah.
Will
Okay.
that meeting with Megan be here?
No, it will be in the hiding room over in the main campus.
That meeting will be live streamed here
And what's the date?
on the, November 10th. And actually, just, I want to add one thing, guys, that will be,
Let me bring the microphone back to you.
It'll be Megan Ross, who is a music therapist, but she's also going to introduce our new hire. I think it was an assistant music therapist, who will be working with both on all the campuses with independent living. Megan really works with assisted living and health center. That's her main job. So this new hire is going to work with all of us, independent people.
Do you know what that's going to consist of, Bill? The work with the independent living people?
Anything they really want. I mean, if you want somebody to sit and play guitar and sing a song, it's that sort of thing. And Megan is going to explain exactly what they do. That's what she does now in the health center. She'll go down or in short stay and be with people and just make them feel more comfortable.
I can understand that, at a higher need care level, but just for independent living people, I wonder what. I'm just curious.
Oh, but there's actually a great need in independent living for this, and yeah, that's why they hired this guy. And believe it or not, I mean, a lot of people really would want this.
Interesting.
So they will also come and help teach you, if you want to learn an instrument, they will come and help you learn an instrument as well. So that's something you're looking forward to.
Okay, well, I just want to